to write big numbers. Indices allows us to write big numbers or small numbers in index form. So let us see how to do this with examples. So example 1 here. Example 1. Okay, let me say examples. So number 1. Let's assume you have a number like 64. 64 is a big number when compared with a number like 2. If you want to write 64 in index form, you're going to look for a base number that can divide 64 or a base number that can multiply itself in a multiple way in order to give us 64. I'm going to choose a base number like 2. Now, obviously you know 64 is never equal to 2. But 64 can be said to be equal to 2 in 6 places. That is 2 raised to power 6. 2 raised to power 6. And what do I mean by saying 2 raised to power 6? I'm still hearing some noises there. Please mute your microphone, everybody. Femi, mute your mic. So, okay, I'm still hearing you. I'm not supposed to hear you if it's muted. So, now, this 2 raised to power 6 can be rewritten as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That is in 6 places times 2. Times 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 in 6 places gives me 2 raised to power 6, and that gives me 64. If you say 2 times 2, that is 4. 4 times 2, that is 8. 8 times 2, that is 16. 16 times 2, that is 32. 32 times 2, that is 64. In other words, I can say this is equal to 2 raised to power, because all these 2s, you cannot see any powers on them. So if you don't see any power on any number, the power on the number is 1. The power on the number is 1. So all these 2s have power 1. So in order to combine all of them, what you simply need to do is to add up all the powers. So if there are 1 on each of the 2s, there are 1 power on each of the 2. I can now say this is raised to power 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus. Let me try to undo that. I want to add all the 1s together. So, and I don't want it to be as big as the number itself. So that will be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So how many 1s have I written? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then plus 1. So you can see this is 2 raised to power 1 in 6 places. I can now say this is equal to 2 raised to power 6. 2 raised to power 6. Let me undo this and write 6. So 2 raised to power 6. So if you have a number, somebody's microphone is still on. Femi, your microphone is on. Okay, so you can see 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. I'm adding all the 1s on the 2, and that's what gives me the 6. That's what gives me the 6 that you see here. So with that, if you have any number multiplying itself, just add all the powers together, then that is how to solve it in indices. Let's go to one more example to get it clearer. Number 2, if you have a number like, let's say 81, I'm still hearing from Femi Femi, I'm still hearing from your side. I'm still hearing sound from your side. Mute your microphone. Mute your audio. Look for the audio on your screen and mute it. So 81 equal to the base number that can multiply 81, that can multiply itself to give 81 is 3. So I can say 81 equal to 3 in 4 places. That is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And that is going to be 3 raised to power 4. 3 raised to power 4. And I can now say this is equal to 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Once you see that all these 3 have power 1, just add all the ones together to give us 4. And that is 3 raised to power 1 plus 1 plus. Let me undo that. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and that's what gives us the 3 raised to power 4. That's what gives us the 3 raised to power 4. Okay, let's now consider in the case where we have numbers that doesn't have power 1. In the case where we have numbers that doesn't have power 1. For example, if you have a number like let's say 16, or let's say 2 raised to power 5. 2 times 2, but the first 2 is raised to power 5. The first 2. Femi, I'm still hearing from your side. You did not mute. 2 raised to power 5 times 2 raised to power 3. So if I have 2 raised to power 5 times 2 raised to power 3, since they are both 2, all I need to do is to say equal to 2 raised to power 5 on the first one plus a 3 on the second one. And this is going to be 2 raised to power 8. And this is going to be what? 2 raised to power 8. Then let's look at another example. What if we do not have numbers? What if we have something like alphabet? For example, I have alphabet M times alphabet Y. Okay, the same M. So I have alphabet M times alphabet M. If I did not put any power on the M, 2 M's, that means the power on them is just 1. That means the power on them is 1. So if the power on each one is 1, that will be M raised to power 1 plus 1, and that will be M raised to power 2. But in this case, let me try to put different powers on the M. On the first M, let me put 3. And on the second M, let me put 4. So what do you think this will be? This will be M raised to power 3 plus 4. And that will be M raised to power 7. That should be M raised to power 7. So that is how to write or add or multiply numbers in index form. So let's look at one more example. And in the next 10 minutes, this class is going to end, but I will reconnect all of us back. I will send another link where we can join so that we can get another 20-minute session after this one ends. And by the time we are joining, just join with with video, not audio. So let's look at one more example here. Example 5. Example 5. If I have 4A, if I have 4A, it'll be 4A times 5A times 5A. 4A times 5A. Then I have the first A to have a power I have the first A to have a power of maybe 6, and the second A to have a power of 3. So this is going to be, we are going to multiply 4 and 5 first. And 4 times 5 gives me 20. Then I'm going to pick one of the A, then you will add the power like we have been doing. That is 6 plus 3, and that will be 20A. That will be 20A. That will be 20A raised to power 9. 20A raised to power 9. 20A raised to power 9. So that is 20A raised to power 9. So I want to believe let me ask all of you to unmute now and ask questions wherever you are confused. Now all of you unmute yourself. Isaiah unmute, Eri unmute, Joanne unmute, Martin Ngozi unmute, Zion unmute. Yes, let me hear from all of you. Are the examples, do you get the explanation? Isaiah, do you get the explanation? Isaiah, do you get the explanation, Isaiah? Erin, do you get the explanation? Okay. So I want to hear from each and every one of you. Hello? You can hear me, say hi. That's very good. So let me have your questions in case you have any questions in the last session. Still on the topic. Still on the topic indices. Does anybody have any questions? Hello? If you have questions, please go. Who has questions, please? Zion? Zion, can I hear you? Okay.
In that example.
Okay. Ngozi?
In that example, number 1.
Okay. So what do you want to say about it? Yes. What is the question again?
Example number 1.
Indices. Yes. On that number 1. Yeah. What is the question you have there?
64.
64. Okay. What do you have? 64 equals to 2 raised to power 6. Yes or no? So how did 64 get to be equal to 2 raised to power 6? It's because 2 is a number that you will use to multiply itself in 6 places to give us that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. How many 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each of the 2 have power 1, 1. So if you add all the 1 together, what will you have? 6. Okay, very good. So any other person with any question?
Number 2.
Number 2. What happens to number 2? What question is there?
81.
81. Okay, very good. So 81. Number 2 is 81. And 81, the base number for 81 is 3. The base number for 81 is what?
3.
3, very good. So the base number for 81 is 3. That is, it's 3 3 is the smallest factor of 81. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. What is 3 times 3? What is 3 times 3? And what is 9 times 3? 27. What is 27 times 3? 81. So that means all this multiplication gives us 81. And that would be 3 raised to power what? That would be 3 raised to power what? 4. Very good. Where do you get the 4 from all the ones that are on the screen? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, let us look at another example here. Let's assume you have something like 5 raised to power 4 times. Let's look at this. 5 raised to power 4 times. Hold on, please. 5 raised to power 4 times same 5 raised to power, let's say 8. So, what do you think the answer to this one would be? 5. 5 raised to power what? 5 raised to power what? 12. Yeah, where do you get your 12 from? That is 4 plus 8. Very good. So, who was the person trying to ask questions the other time? Yes. Henry, okay. Let me hear from you. Number 3. The previous number 3, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me put it as number 4 here. Oh yeah, what is the question? What do you call it? What's the question there? Can I hear you?
6 times 2 raised to power 3.
2 raised to power 6 times what? 2 raised to power 3. Is that correct? 2 raised to power 6 times 2 raised to power what? 3. What do you think that should be? That should be 2 raised to power what? 6 plus 3. And that will be what? 2 raised to power 9. Yes. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me ask all of you. Is this clear to you, this first one? Then what about this second one? What about the third one? And this fourth one? Okay, very good. Let me ask you questions now. I'm going to ask you questions one by one. Are you ready now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes,
the first
sir.
question goes to Erin. The first question goes to who? Very good. So, Erin, this is your question. Let's say I have X. Let's say I have X 5 times X raised power 2. What will be the answer, Erin? Only Erin.
X raised to power 7.
Very good. That is very good of you. So that is X raised to power 7. So that is 5 plus 2 gives us 7. Okay, the next question goes to Zion. Zion, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me, Zion? Zion, can you hear me? What if I have 10 raised to power 6 times 10 raised to power 1? Or I didn't put any power there. Let me erase that power. Just put something like 10 raised to power 6 times 10 raised to times 10, yes. What do you think the answer should be? Zion, 10 raised to power 6 times 10. What do you think the answer would be? Okay, who can tell us the answer? If you want to say the answer to the file, then I'll call your name. Who can tell us the answer? 10 raised to power 6 times 10. Ngozi, can you try it? Ngozi, what do you think that would be? 10 raised to power what? Okay, Bella, can you try that? What do you think it would be? 10 raised to power 6 times 10. What do you think it will be, Harry? Let me leave it to you. Yes, 10 raised to power 6 times 10. What do you think the answer should be?
10 raised to power 6.
Okay, let me show you this before I explain. You know that 2 times 2 equals, is everybody seeing it? Please look at it, everybody. 2 times 2 equals to 2 raised to power 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, where did I get the 2 from? These 2 are the power. Where did I get it from? You know, there is 1 on top of this and there is 1 on top of this. But if they did not write the 1, it means if there's no power on any number, it means the power is 1. Say that, everybody. If there's no power on any number,
There's no power on any power.
on any
Means
number,
the answer is
power is 1.
1.
Now listen again. If there's no power on any number, it means the power is 1. Say that.
There's no power on any number. Means that the power is 1.
Oh yeah, what will be the answer to this? What is the power on this 10?
1.
Okay, what will be our answer now?
10 raised to power 7.
Clap for yourselves. 10 raised to power 7. Now, is that clear to you now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Let me erase this other one. Okay. So, let me give 2 more people question. Bella, are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Bella, your question. Your question is here. If I have 3A, let me undo that A. If I have 3A, that A is not coming up here, so I'm just going to write it again. So if I have 3A raised to power 2 times 4A raised to power 3, what will be the answer, Bella? What do you call your answer, Bella? 3A raised to power 2 times 4A raised to power 3. You said what? What do you say? You said 7A. Oh, who is answering me? Isabella?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you tried. But can you see that this is multiplication, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what is 3 times 4?
12.
Very good. So that is 12. A 5.
5.
A raised to power 5. Is that clear to everybody now?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So, we soon round up with class, and I will send you assignment to do the WhatsApp to be explained, to be checked against next class. Tomorrow is going to be English class, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So, let's do one more here. Number 4. Let's assume you are faced with a number like, just say, express 24 times 30 in index form. Express 24 times 30 in index form. That is, if you write it in indices. So, let's look at this. This is 24, and this is 30. You can split 24 into 3 times 8. And you can split 30 into 3 times 10. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, how many 3 can you see there?
2.
2. That is 2. That is 3 raised power 2. That is 3. Hold on, please. That is 3 raised to power 2. Then times this 4 can still be treated into 2 times 2 times 2. Yes or no? I mean this 8.
Yes.
So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. And we still have 10. 10 can be split into what? 2 times 5. Now, how many 2 can you see there?
4.
4. Very good. So I'm going to have as 3 raised power 2 times 2 raised power 4 times 5 raised power 1. But I'm not going to do that one. So this will be part of the one I will give you as your assignment. Just make sure you study it, okay?
Yes, sir.
So we are going to be rounding up here now. So I want to believe every one of you can hear me loud and clear. If you can hear me, say hi.
Yes. Hi.
That's very good. So did you enjoy today's class?
Yes, sir.
By the grace of God, we'll be able to start latest by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. By 8 a.m. Due to some practice or the other, that's why there was a little bit delay. And we can be having 30-minute sessions. That is the first 30 minutes, the second 30 minutes, making an hour class. Thank you very much for joining today, and do have a wonderful time ahead. So can you say bye?
Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye. Bye. Bye.